What's going on with y'all boys, man? It's Kymanijb back with another video, man. In today's video, we're here with when acting over smart and flirty after shoplifting gets your stupid ass arrested. I'm not gonna lie, the only reason we watching this video today is because I saw baddies and cops. So it's just straight toxicity. Shit's getting crazy. Without further ado, man, we hit 500 subs on the road to 600 subs, man. Let's get into this toxic ass video.
Were called to a scene following a report of an ongoing. On March 3rd, 2023, officers were called to a scene following a report of an ongoing theft at a local store. The caller was an employee and security staff. They had noticed suspicious behavior and immediately alerted the authorities.
I paid for my stuff. The unpaid merchandise. You can see I paid for my stuff.
See, have a seat or put your handcuffs.
That's my daughter, so I have to.
The district attorney did accept charges. Go ahead and stand up for me. Turn around.
Yeah, both of them good.
How do I get her?
So, as far as like bonding her out or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going to happen is she's going to be transported to the Humboldt jail. I'll have to send the charges to the DA. Once they get so it can take anywhere from 6 to 12 hours to do though. Okay, so.
Upon receiving this call, officers quickly made their way to the scene to assess the situation. Their first move was to head to the room where the store's CCTV footage was being monitored, a logical step in identifying suspects and gathering evidence. As they reviewed the footage, the officers observed 4 women, all appearing to be from the same family, engaging in theft. The women were seen removing items from shelves and concealing them, leaving little doubt about their involvement. Hey guys, wait a second. I have an exciting subscribe and notification link to our
Turquoise for sure. The dark blue one, and then the brown one for sure. Someone giving her the stuff from electronics. Just not the redhead. Yeah, the redhead actually paid.
Wait, what?
And giving her the stuff from electronics. Just not the
Hold on, giving her the stuff in electronics. So y'all stealing phones, MacBooks? How? Nigga, isn't that bitch connected to a little wire? What you mean? Or were they stealing in the electronics? That's where the transition was made.
$446, 2 rings.
So how much is it for a felony though?
Yeah, her, and her. The revenue only one that's paid for her item.
The officers knew that gathering detailed and accurate information was essential for building a strong case, so they spoke with the store employees and security personnel to get their statements. In addition to the live footage they had just witnessed, they also reviewed past CCTV recordings to confirm the ongoing theft and ensure that there were no additional accomplices involved. Every piece of evidence they gathered pointed directly at least 2 of the 4 women as the perpetrators of the theft.
So she's wearing the thing that she took.
And then the one that she put on is that gray one that she has her holding, and that's not paid for either.
What, the bodysuit thing?
No, it's like a cardigan, like how that blue one is. It's just like that one, just gray.
I'm not gonna lie, that is the dumbest shit I've ever seen, bro. Why are you wearing it? Why are you wearing the thing that you stole? Are you dumb? What? At least, okay, I get like a shirt and then you put what you actually were wearing before over that shirt, but I mean, nah, you're wild.
First girl's holding it in her arm, but she took it off the hanger and put it on her.
Okay.
I think her part's going through. Almost Antoine. Another customer. Almost Antoine.
What?
Almost. They're paying for one last item.
They're going to be at self-checkout right now. 73, they're about to walk out.
Once the officers felt confident that they had enough evidence, they moved to confront the women. They approached the suspects and instructed them to step into a room within the store, which was intended for further questioning and holding. The officers initiated a conversation, hoping to get the women to cooperate and explain their actions.
Who was y'all 3? For what? We'll talk about the unpaid merchandise tonight. I paid for my stuff. The unpaid merchandise. You can see I paid for my stuff.
See, have a seat or put your handcuffs.
That's my daughter, so I have to.
That's my daughter. She's under age 17. I have to go.
Did they walk out yet? 73?
Have a seat.
Here go my phone.
In the back.
What you see in my bag for?
Here go, I paid for this.
I'm not giving you my bag.
And my sweater.
Give me the bag. Or I can take it.
First of all,
You can either give me the bag or I'm gonna take that bitch.
I spend all these stuff.
And I paid for this lighter. We know you. Yeah, but we need to see the sweater.
I don't have
You
a and I'm
put the
naked.
The gray sweater and then everything that's in her bag. Oh yeah.
So why you call me in
myself?
here?
Because you're the one that put the gray.
However, the situation quickly escalated into a tense and dramatic exchange. The women were confused, unwilling to cooperate, and did not seem to fully grasp the gravity of the situation. Instead of acknowledging the accusations, they attempted to defend themselves and became argumentative, making communication difficult.
Sweater on and handed it to her.
I took the gray sweater off. Y'all can run the cameras back. I took it off and I put it right there. She picked it up.
What's in the bag? What did they conceal?
Cosmetics, there's a forward camera and
Who, me?
Cosmetics. Oh, okay. Because I didn't conceal anything.
No, you're
Because
wearing
you
it.
see, I didn't
I
walk
paid
out the
for
door
it.
with anything.
Where's the receipt for it?
I had it printed off to my phone. You guys can look at the register.
Yo, what the fuck, bro? Why would you put it on though? I'm so confused.
So you have it on your phone then? Yeah, but this not the phone that it was printed to. It's the 693 number. You could go to your register and check it. This is a 453 number. I have two
The thick
receipts.
lighter and
I
the
came.
fresh, which is the thick lighter and the
I
fresh
came to the
straight.
register twice.
We'll pull up the receipt for the card again. Let me see your receipt.
None of the four women showed any interest in cooperating with the officers, despite the mounting evidence against them. The officers, who already knew the truth based on the footage and witness statements, gave the women a clear warning. They explained that failure to cooperate would lead to serious legal consequences. At this point, the women had the opportunity to admit their wrongdoing or at least participate in the investigation.
Give this shit back and go on your
I
bunch
wasn't
of
even
ways.
called inside here. But this is my daughter. She's underage. She's 17.
Okay, so here's
This
the
is my daughter also.
Okay, so here's the reason why she's in here as well. She was over there selecting the camera, the Polaroid camera and stuff, and when she was selecting it, she gave it to her. They were all walking around together when she was taking the spider wrap off. They were in front of her taking the spider wrap off.
Who's they?
Then she goes over there to the apparel department and starts concealing the stuff. So that's why she's in here too, because she selected everything and was giving it to her student. Where's the other guy here?
I don't have no other brand. My stuff is
So this is everything that's not being for this. This is what she was
Bro, I
selecting
swear
for.
it's supposed to be like $2,000 and up in order to go to jail.
And then this is what she started to conceal over there.
So if
we'll
you-
get a receipt for all of this.
Okay, no, I get stealing, you know, not trying to, you know, pay for some shit, blah, blah, blah. If you don't have the funds, okay? But Shawty just pulled out a wad of cash. You could have just paid for the cardigan, not $500. This is a $15 cardigan. What the fuck?
And then we'll figure out about your sweater.
Okay. This is a sweater right here. Thank you.
And the light.
Could have just paid and
I paid for this letter. I put that on the thing and grabbed this one.
21403. And then did you pull it up for the cardigan that she has on,
I
Jessica?
paid for this. You guys already accept it.
I'm asking her to pull up the receipt.
So your mom?
And we have the receipt.
How old is she?
She's 20.
She's 20? Okay,
yeah.
so she's an adult.
get done. Fuck.
What's your name, ma'am?
Fuck, get done.
What's your name? I'm sorry? Can you spell that for me? Just want to make sure this is accurate, correct? Because anything that you're telling me at this point, if it's false information, can't be a charge, okay? Just letting you know. Do you have a driver's license or ID? Not at all? You don't have one issued anywhere?
Where y'all from? We're from Orlando.
Y'all came from Orlando to Houston for that? Folks in Houston go to Orlando.
No, but I heard over here for you party. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I would appreciate if you could put another one for me. We on vacation. Like, I really apologize on behalf of my kids.
I got you.
really, really
So,
do.
unfortunately, my hands are kind of tied at a certain point because it's basically on them. I'm just
Yeah, she
responding
said they
to their
get the
call.
district attorney and stuff.
Right. So it's, well, number one is, do they want to prosecute? If they want to prosecute, then I have to find all this stuff. I have to call the district attorney to see if they want to take charges.
So there's no way that I can settle and just pay for this. Well,
That is
I know that
that's
would be
that's up to them. That's not me.
Okay, I mean, shit. Look, if they're willing to pay for it, then okay, boom, settled. We don't have to do too much. How is this a 17-minute video?
Okay, and I gave her the extra one back.
It's not on there.
Hey, this one.
However, the situation only worsened as the women continued to argue and resist the officers' attempts to reason with them. Their refusal to cooperate left the officers with no choice but to take further action.
But it's a misunderstanding.
Oh, okay. You can't put these together.
I won't.
So, what's the story with that?
She said that she told the lady to put it on there, but it's not on there in paper though.
This is her receipt.
My question is, what are you determining as stolen? Just this stuff?
She would have told from her photo.
How much is that?
It's $16.98.
Okay,
You see what I'm saying? $15. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, that's gonna be.
You stole hot dogs?
I mean, this stuff is pretty much a no-brainer. It was all concealed.
So the employee said that when she told her they didn't have no barcode. So the employee asked her would she would like to go back to the department and get it. She said no, that she had, and then she asked her about this one. She said that she paid this the last time that she came to the store.
Okay.
No, she never asked me nothing. We didn't even have a full conversation. And so the lady asked her if she wanted to go back to get it because she asked her how much it was. She said around $16, $19.
Green hair picked it up.
So she took it off. She picked it up.
She took it off.
So I'm taking Class C on that one, and then I'll call the district attorney on the other one and see where we're at that point.
Bro, stop waving that shit, nigga. You piss me off. You jittery?
Yes, ma'am. This is Officer Gilbert with the Humble PD. I have a theft for you. We were dispatched to Walmart in reference to 4 black females. They said that items were being concealed in a black purse. We made scene. They went through self-checkout. They did not pay for anything that was been concealed in the bag, and one of them walked out with like a cardigan without paying for it. So all the items were held by one person. When the items were concealed, either somebody was standing next to her and they did not appear to be paying attention, in my opinion, or she was by herself. Now, some of these items were handed to her by one of the other people, but she was the one that concealed them and carried them past all points of sale. I would just put it on the one that had everything on her person, that had everything concealed.
Damn.
It's $214.03.
That's not enough. That's not enough for jail, right?
I ran a CCH. I don't think they're not from Texas. They're here on vacation. Negative CCH is what they're telling me. I'm sorry? All right. What's your name? I can't hear you. And you're accepting theft on the one. All right, thank you.
Given the women's behavior and the clear evidence against them, the officers decided that the best course of action was to arrest the suspects. One was taken into custody without further delay, and another was given citation for court appearance as she was under 18 years old. The officers ensured that the arrest was carried out according to standard procedures, placing the women under arrest and informing them of their rights. After the arrest, the suspect was transported to a local jail where she was held temporarily before being transferred to the police station for further investigation. This step was necessary not only to prevent any further disruption at the store, but also to ensure that a proper investigation could take place at the station. Before leaving the store, the officers spoke with the employees again, reassuring them that the situation had been resolved. They emphasized the importance of continuing to be vigilant and carrying out their duties responsibly, especially in light of the theft. Store employees were essential witnesses for subsequent legal proceedings, so the officers also reminded them to prepare for potential testimony in court.
The district attorney did accept charges. Go ahead and stand up for me. And turn around, put the other body back.
How do I get her?
So, as far as like bonding her out or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going to happen is she's going to be transported to the Humble jail. I'll have to send the charges to the DA once they get it. So it can take anywhere from 6 to 12 hours to do, though. Okay, so now if she doesn't have any history and all that, and she qualifies for a like $100 bond, okay, now she qualifies for what's called a 2-trip. Okay, it's kind of an involved process. It involves going downtown, paying the bond, which is like $100 and some, like a $15 surcharge or whatever. They will give you a piece of paper, you bring it to the Humboldt jail, she signs it, you get a thumbprint, you have to take it back downtown, and they will give you a release paperwork, then you come back to the Humboldt jail, and then I release her there at that point. But for any reason, be it history or whatever, they deny, then she'll have to be transported downtown, and she'll have to see a judge before bond is set.
Okay, and how soon is, like, how does
Like I
that
said,
work?
this can take anywhere. Well, if it's denied, like I said,
Yeah, if it's denied,
it can take 6 to 8 hours before we'll know that, and then she'll get transported, and then she will have to call you. I don't know what their timetable is down there.
Okay, and can she make calls to out of state number?
I would imagine so.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll grab her. We'll grab
That's
her.
W cop, bro. Cop informing
we'll-
everything. He's not escalating any situation. He really very calm and collected, man. Give me a fucking round of applause for my guy right here, bro. W cop, man. W fucking cop, man. Give my boy a raise.
Take her cell phone. That way she can call you from at least the Humboldt jail.
Alright. I got you, babes.
Which is
I'm coming to get you, babe.
It's in the green. Show one female in custody. Okay, go ahead.
Not the baddie. Not the baddie.
All right, Ms. Jones. What's going to happen today is you're going to receive a citation for theft under $100. Okay, sign this citation is not admission of guilt or innocence. Just state that you understand what you're being cited for, that you have to contact or appear before the court, which is the City of Humboldt Municipal Court. Phone number and address are going to be on the citation.
Why do I have to come to court though? You can pay it before then.
Yeah, you can handle it before then. If you want to handle it before then,
You gotta handle it before then. You gotta.
well, basically, the thing is, if you don't handle it before then, you do have to appear on that date. If you want to handle it before then,
Yeah, because I gotta be in St. Thomas.
yeah, that's all that information.
Oh, and they on vacation. I totally
They can step you
forgot.
through that process, okay? So that's going to be completely up to you. So go ahead and give me a signature right there on the exit.
Okay, I have a question. Can I just say something? Because some of y'all are like,
As long as there's no yelling or problems or drama or anything like that, I don't have a problem with that. Okay?
can I get the paper?
Can you get a what?
The paper?
Oh yeah, I can give you your copy.
Thank you. How long is it gonna take y'all to book her?
Well, like I told your mom, it's going to be before the charges come back. It could be 6 to 8 hours before we know more.
Following the arrest, the woman was processed according to legal protocol.
Cheat theft.
This included
What the
taking their personal information, documenting the items stolen, and preparing an official police report. The investigation continued at the police station, where the suspect was further questioned, and the evidence was carefully reviewed. Eventually, the case moved forward, and the woman was brought before a court to face formal charges. In court, they were charged with petite theft. If you enjoyed this video,
First of all, petite theft sounds crazy. All right, y'all boys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, man. I'ma see y'all in the next one. We hit 5 on the road to 6. I'm not gonna lie, we are so close. Y'all have been showing me so much love. We are at the time of this recording, what, 5:38 or some shit? We going up, man. I'ma see you on the next one. Peace, man. Peace.